Hey everybody, it's me, your faith and financial ninja. How are you? I'm bringing you the updates for this afternoon, and let me tell you, please thank you for praying for me. I'm slowly getting over the last vestiges of this cold. I worked really hard today helping y'all, and I've got another one at 3:30 and then another one. I think I'm done at 5:15 today, and I think that's about all I can do. But I did want to give you this update in the afternoon. Thank you for all y'all who commented. Thank you all for your generous donations. I'm praying that you get 100-fold as God promised me. And thank you just for being here and watching and liking and sharing so that we can grow this community of like-minded people that just want to be happy and trust God with everything, and that this RV is done, right? That's my energized go. Gets me through an afternoon, especially when I'm struggling with my energy in the afternoon, amen. But I didn't want to let you down today and get you an update. So this is the RV update by Oki. It's not Oki Oil Man via Twitter on January 24th. I don't know who this guy is. This is just the intel summaries. There is major bank activity. I will keep you posted if and when the rates actually post. There will be rumors. We are grounded in wait. We are receiving multiple source reports regarding UST bank screens going blank, which could mean rates are being loaded at this time. Woohoo! Yes. See why I had to go live? It says it may be an astute move on everyone's part to consider cashing in as soon as possible. It is going to be up to each individual which one would be satisfied. For all my ninja folks, you know what I'm thinking. And for those of you who haven't yet made a ninja appointment with me, I did get back to everybody today. I responded via email of how you do it and that you can text me. And I did have some problems getting texts out today. I think my texts are getting like overwhelmed. So just know that just check your emails and your texts, and we'll get it scheduled. I'm currently booking out, not today. I'm booking. I have a lot of openings on Thursday. I have some openings tomorrow and Friday, so we can get her done, right? Let's get her done. Let's get everybody done that we can. It said it may be an astute move on everyone's part to consider cashing in as soon as possible. It is going to be up to each individual what one would be satisfied with regarding the initial rate. One will never go broke making a profit. We need to each separate the need from greed. And I completely agree with that. Don't be greedy, guys. That can make you lose everything. So be careful. Be wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Some people are just emailing me now telling me evenings. So if you want an evening appointment, it's going to be Thursday night, and I only have a few of those available, okay? Let's see. This is Mark Z. It says, we're one day closer. He said, we have the end in sight according to the news coming out of Iraq. Iraq is supposed to get listed on the stock exchange on the 29th. That means they have a solid currency, no international trading without it. Yes, we expect they need the new rate to go on to the Iraqi stock exchange. That is the general consensus from many, many people. Everybody asks, what is the ISX? It is the Iraqi stock exchange, which is supposed to be listed on our own NASDAQ and traded there as well. For them to be traded on that internationally, they are going to need an internationally recognized currency. This is the overwhelming consensus from experts all across the globe. And Mark Z said, based on the news from the ISX and Iraq's ascension to the World Trade Organization sometime this week, it's sure possible. Anything new about the dong? I know I did talk to some people. You have dong primarily. Mark Z said it is still expected to go with the dinar and all other currencies at the same time. So that is very good news. And it says, in Iraq, the news shows us we are in the final days of this game. Al-Sudani sacks the governor of the CBI. They had given him a deadline to get this done. It was not accomplished, so they sacked him. Amen. Mark Z said, now, what is important? After his appointment as governor of the Central Bank of Iraq, Al-Aqi, one of our first tasks is to raise the value of the dinar against the dollar. They want to restore its value as one of the very first things. One of the news stores says they have given him 90 days to restore that value. Mark C., this does not mean we'll be waiting 90 more days. We could still see it when the ISX goes international. All this is planned, and in my opinion, things are moving extremely quickly. Remember, Kuwait said 90 days, and they did it the next day. And Mark C. said, the central bank, the decision to activate electronic payments includes the private and public sector. They are setting up electronic means to pay everyone and distribute money amongst the government employees, pensioners, etc. This is a very important thing for them to have functioning when this goes. Mark Z said, in the banking world, the paymasters or group leaders are extremely keen about tomorrow. But they're also keen on a couple days last week, so I'm not reading a lot into it yet. I am more excited about the real news out of Iraq, but my contacts are convinced tomorrow may be magical. I'm going to stay grounded, and if they are right, I'm going to get all giddy and excited and come screaming in here to share with all of you. And then members commented, and then Mark Z said no, but they will suggest you use one of theirs, but you do not need one beforehand. Talking about a wealth manager. Let's see. Anyway, so that was last night. Have a blessed night. Stay encouraged to keep the faith. And then this is his intel as of today. It says, the framework assigns the Sudanese a suicidal mission in Washington, a financial truce to secure employee salaries. What they are facing is a shortage of dinar in the local market that is causing a liquidity problem in Iraq. They have plenty of U.S. dollars, but dinar is scarce. You know how they could fix this? They could RV and put the lower dinars in circulation. To me, this is the contrived crisis to help push the RV forward. He goes, maybe it's just wishful thinking on his part, but with the shortage of dinar, the government is struggling to pay salaries. They have pulled so much dinar off the streets in order to raise the value and RV. There are rumors that the director of CBI has stepped down. Why is this important? Soudani said early in this process that if the CBI was hesitant to release it, they would replace the director of the Central Bank of Iraq. Everything is ready. They have done everything they need to do for a revaluation. I'm assuming, based on evidence I could see, is Soudani has made the decision to force the issue on a change in value. If Iraq is going to have a working international ISX on the 29th, this is in 6 days. This means the new rate needs to go before then. I would think that's what logic dictates. Will the RV go live this week? I don't know, but there's a tremendous amount of chatter and expectations for the next couple days. Let's hope he's right. It says, we have the end in sight, according to the news coming out of Iraq. Iraq is supposed to get listed on the stock exchange on the 29th. Yes, we expect the need for the new rate to go on the ISX. Again, people are asking about what the IXS is. It's the Iraqi Stock Exchange, which is supposed to be listed on our own NASDAQ and traded there as well. For them to be treated on that internationally, they are going to need an internationally recognized currency. This is the overwhelming consensus from experts all across the globe. It says, based on the news from the ISX and Iraq's ascension to the World Trade Organization sometime this week, it's sure possible. His contacts are convinced that tomorrow may be magical. Yay! And so this is RV updates from Frank26, Nader from the Mideast, and Sandy Ingram all today. The American dollar is bouncing all over. The Iraqi dinar is going through a float internally. It's removing its 3 dirhams so it can be at least 1-to-1 when they leave the border to float. Don't worry about that. Al-Sudani, we are supervising the completion of a different budget, and we continue to support the restoration of the exchange rate. Sudani and Ghalib work together for the 2023 budget and new exchange rate. If you have a small amount of dinars, exchange, especially if they come out at 1-to-1. If you have a lot of dinars, exchange some to cover your bills or whatever you want to for a year, and then leave the rest in limbo and watch the float. All these are your choices, guys, and you could always do a quick half-an-hour ninja point with me if you want to discuss those choices. I just bought a ticket from This is Nader. You guys have heard this story, but I'm going to say it for those who might not have. I just bought a ticket from Baghdad to London, and they refused the payment in dollars. They want me to pay in dinar. So my sister paid in dinar to go to London. That's great. I love the idea. I read the parliament decided if you buy a ticket to fly anywhere, you cannot buy it in dollars anymore. If you have to pay in dinar. It's great news, and it's a great start. I agree. Sandy Ingram, Iraqi's prime minister, has dismissed the governor of the Central Bank of Iraq and assigned its former chief of the Central Bank of Iraq. The Iraqi prime minister said he dismissed the head of the CBI in an attempt to assure public anger, probably assuage public anger over currency crisis that has left to an increase in the prices of goods. God bless everybody. God bless us all that's invested in this. Remember, we think they're all going to go at once. And again, I got a new attitude or new perspective this morning, and that came from God, which is to not worry, because Nesara and GCR is going to be implemented. You're going to be getting payments. You're going to be getting universal basic income. Some of your debts are going to be paid off. How that looks, nobody knows, but it's happening. GCR is already happening in other countries. We've had plenty of people here in America that saw the beginning of Nesara, so let's just hang in there, stay positive that the best is truly yet to come and nothing can stop what is coming. And we're all in this together. Where we go one, we go all. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please tap the bell. Please share this content with other people that you know are invested in your foreign currency or just need some hope today. Because God is telling me it's all going to be okay, and it is done. It is done. It is done. It is done. Rejoice. Celebrate. Amen. God bless.